Hello and welcome to Team Subtlety in Paranoia XP. Today I am Swalter and I play Sarif, the team's hygiene officer. Joining me today is Ali Dimick. Westland Demon.
Hello.
Who do you play, Westland Demon?
I play Saemon Wurm.
What a fine sentence that was.
And DMing, as always, is Albatross Albert.
Hello. We're just going to gloss over what happened to Ali.
He became a Wookiee for a few seconds. The public doesn't need to know about that.
It's not like he fell off his chair or something.
I was actually at a different part of the room. I decided to make the most of the fact that I wouldn't be especially loud.
Well, it paid off. It paid off. Anyway,
So
hello, loyal.
Tell you all, guys. We fucked up.
Yeah, we did. We did. So unfortunately, the loyal citizens of Alpha Complex, we've lost the data storage unit of Friend Computer that recorded the latest adventure.
Well, first of all, I didn't do anything against Frank.
I mean, who do you think lost it? The person that loses everything.
I'd like to go as far as just say that people were not of the correct clearance level to hear what happened last time.
Yeah, so now we're going to release the lost tapes, which is just going to be us chatting shit about it.
Yeah, it's just a summary of the tapes, yeah. So yes, so the team troubleshooters are going to just do a nice wee recap of what's actually happened so far before we dive into our next mission.
Yeah, it's all shit tier, which makes it brown clearance, so we're all fine.
Well, brown. I found one somewhere in between red and infrared. Because infrared's black, isn't it?
It's just like the sewer workers. It's just so it blends in with their surroundings.
Right, now that shit talk's out the way. Thank you.
Oh, that was painful.
I just want to establish that sewer workers is a fine name for a punk band.
So yeah, what happened then?
Yeah, so where last we left off, our troubleshooters made the brave decision to leave behind their passed out mutant friends and walk up to the logistics and supply center to pick up their requested package.
That was a little bit of a thing about direction we were going to go in.
We got a little bit disorientated, yeah. And then we
just had a sneaky, dirty mutant join us.
Hey.
Hey, look, it's Codename B. Welcome to the party, Mutie. We're just going over the recap of what happened last time.
Yep. And don't forget that the team leader is paying for the taxi.
What? Fuck that.
Well, we all agreed that.
Well, I just realised we could revise history at this point.
But we wouldn't do that because we're loyal team players.
Oh
Yeah,
no, I'm just saying we could. But
we work so well as a team.
I know everything.
We do. We're a great team.
Everything I say is not revisionary and exactly what happened. You're correct.
I mean, all that shit that Ross said last time. No, I didn't happen.
I'm just going to roll some dice so that all of my treasonous chat to Friend Computer doesn't show up.
It won't show up. Oh, you're recording?
Yes.
I thought Ross was recording.
We're both going to record so that we have two sources.
Backup.
Yeah, because either my laptop dies because it's shit,
Or I accidentally delete something.
We got slightly distracted by the weekend.
So, who's got the echo?
Me.
Do you want to switch to push to talk, Dave? Sorry,
What was that?
if you switch
want
to
push
push
to
to
talk?
talk, it'll probably be
Yeah.
the way to do it.
Or if you put headphones into just the output is another solution.
Right. We were talking about what we did last episode.
I know, but I'm fussy with audio. Okay.
So yeah, we left the subway, got a bit, tried to look for directions. Both of us, me and
Sarif.
a hygiene officer, got slightly opposite directions, and I overruled him as team leader. And we just started walking. And we found something that caused our path to be blocked, but it was too high a clearance for us, so we all closed our eyes immediately.
Yep, as a lot of troubleshooters should have. Yep.
And took a detour to get to the logistical center where we had to pick up our package. And what did we find when we got there?
We found a mutant. Yay!
Yeah, it turns out he'd woken up, used his dirty mutant powers again, and had got a taxi.
Yep.
I've seen a few mutants get a taxi.
I know, right? They should have their own taxis.
Yeah,
Hill Street.
separate but unequal.
Exactly.
But yeah, I believe actually the mutant though was very, very angry with his primitive brain and began a fight with the party because he didn't have his toys.
He thought we'd stolen his stuff and then started accusing us of stealing it, and that pissed off the team leader. And he decided that in his enraged state, he couldn't be trusted with laser battles. And his response was to throw a punch, which sort of reinforced the fact that he definitely couldn't be trusted with laser battles.
Yeah, I think Sarah tried to jump in and defend his team leader, and then a fight began. Luckily, he and the mutant are both god-awful in unarmed combat, and no one was hurt. We both missed.
So, the mutant was very almost shot.
I mean, that's just team bonding, really.
I guess.
Yeah, a little bit of roughhousing never hurt anybody, right?
While that happened, our lovely happiness officer
abandoned
ran away
us.
to do secret nefarious missions, which he won't tell
Allow
us.
me to explain exactly what occurred. So
This will be interesting.
Revisionist.
So the happiness officer was absolutely disgusted by the display of his team, acting not as a team, fighting over nonsense, everyone clearly losing track of what we were here for. So he decided to do what any good member of a team would do. And
by the way, for the problem, and not solve the happiness problem with his team, which is his job.
I didn't hear any of that treasonous nonsense. So what he did was he went ahead and did what we got there for. He picked up the package, and then
he swapped the package for his own secret package.
No, he got a wee panicked phone call, despite the fact he literally just went into a building. Where are you? And I'm like, listen, boys, it's sound. Have the package. Meet you downstairs. And they're like, oh no, I'll need to come to you. And I'm like, well, there's not much point of that. I will just come downstairs anyway.
While the sensible mutant hailed another taxi.
No, that was after that.
Yeah, and I do believe, so the mutant went, hey, I'm going to hail a taxi, I'm going to pay for it, it's going to be great.
No, it said team leader's going to pay for it because he's so generous.
No. We all heard you say you were going to pay for it. Boys?
Yeah. Yep.
I think you should ask the taxi driver because I think he's the honest, the person who would know.
Well, I mean, if you did it as a taxi driver in secret,
to be fair, the taxi driver should be listening to a red clearance conversation.
That's fine, guys. We'll just sit quietly and we'll wait for the taxi driver to say.
Yep. And then we'll deny it and force me to pay anyway.
No. Shh. Wait. So anyway, so as I said would happen, I met you guys on the way, showed you the package, and then the team leader in his unhinged grumpiness refused.
No, ineffable wisdom.
Unhinged grumpiness.
Yeah,
there was imbibing of mouthwash as well.
You're not getting it. It's called ineffable.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Not only
that was later. No, so I had questions for the guy who gave us the package.
Yeah, we wasted more time.
I wanted to know if it was safe to shake about, all that sort of stuff. How fragile was it? And we learned some important information, which was that it is fragile, and we definitely shouldn't shake it about.
So what you showed an unhealthy curiosity into things that you shouldn't know about.
I was making sure that the package got delivered safe and sound. And then our hygiene officer decided he was gonna give away team.
The hygiene officer made a choice to help improve the hygiene of everyone we interact with, including giving mouthwash to our friendly, helpful comrade.
And
the team leader got immensely paranoid
I inevitably thought you were trying to poison him, and tried to stop this traitorous activity from happening, and took the mouthwash from him. He then treasonously stole the mouthwash back and then denied it.
I did no such thing.
I mean, Friend Computer has confirmed it to me, so you can stop your lying right there.
It's like, I don't trust you if I split the friend computer. Anyway, an attempt was made to make good friends outside of the immediate team so we could rely on them later to help in our mission.
We tried
And
to
then-
give these good friends pamphlets about how wonderful Friend Computer was, but
No, that was you just outside canvassing random people.
those
Instead of
people
doing your
will
job.
are
Instead of
genuinely
doing
happy.
your job, which was
I'd
just
already
to
done
look
my job. I'd hailed the taxi. It was sitting there waiting. You guys were the ones fanning about vomiting in the lobby.
That wasn't by choice, damn it.
I can't help but agree with the amount of fanning about that was done.
But yeah. So after he stole the mouthwash back, we refused to hand it over. Which
Because that would have been
Clearly-
a waste of.
which clearly raised my suspicions further of it being poison. That he didn't
I'm
hand
pointing
over.
out that the team leader is paranoid and perhaps should be deposed.
Have you? Do you know what the name of this game is?
Yeah, but the people inside the game
Wait,
don't know the
did he
name of
say
the
that
game.
this was a game? How does he know?
I think
That
it's all
seems like
bit
knowledge you shouldn't
delirious.
have. Hmm.
Team leader, maybe you should sit down.
We are sitting
No,
down in a taxi.
No listening character. What are you talking about? But yeah, I thought he was, trying to hide the poison. So I said, hand it all over. He said no. And we kept confusing. So I
And a compromise
Fine.
was made.
give me half of it, and he did. And I said, drink the rest of it, the other half, and then he refused, which clearly reinforced in my mind
was
that it was
no
poison.
waste of
and he refused
resources.
to drink.
Yeah, what an unreasonable thing to do. Well, no, I don't want to drink half of this mouthwash. You're like, well, this is weird.
So yeah, I, in my leadership, forced him to drink it, and he did, and then he was sick.
Yep. So I drank
Yeah.
a lot of single-use mouthwash
You know,
bottles. So there's a
people
lot of
are
liquor
sick
there.
after drinking poison.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it doesn't smell minty like when you drink a large
I
quantity
mean,
of
it would
mouthwash.
be
I
a
don't know what
great
your-
smell
what
to
your
mask the
traitorous
smell of
I know
poison.
Also, is that not traitorous knowledge to know what poison would smell like?
I don't know what poison smells like.
No, but
That's why I want to do the test to make him drink it.
yeah.
I love
Plus,
how.
if it was
Was that-
poison, why would I be so willing to drink a fucking like
You
liter?
weren't
of-
willing. That was the entire point. You kept refusing
There's
non-stop.
this
If
is
it was
like
poison, I
this
wouldn't
is
have
like-
done it at all.
This is like the old like witch hunts things where like if we burn her and she screams and she wasn't a witch, but if she doesn't scream, she was a witch. Either way, he was going to throw up.
Look, okay, I was on that. I just had one of my team members try and kill me, Max. So a different team member run away for his own secret nefarious mission, and the third team member seemingly try and poison.
I do believe.
I gave a guy mouthwash. I was being nice.
I do understand that it is treasonous to make false accusations without evidence about team members, and all I did was
I've not made a false accusation yet.
so far, the mission has been to retrieve an
It's like-
item and deliver it.
Hey, guys,
There's two main points. I've achieved one of them. The rest of the group has managed to throw up, start a punch up, fall asleep, and
I feel like you're taking credit for team achievement, which
No, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. Credit where credit's due. The mutant managed to hail a taxi. The rest of it has been accomplished by one man, and his needs to see everyone happy and the job done.
My management of this one man has clearly led to him succeeding in the task, and therefore I'm an excellent contributor.
Really, there's only 2 useful members of this team.
I can't help but agree.
And they're both
Well,
and
actually,
they're
one
both
useful member and one
and they're
useful mutant.
and they're both fan computer.
If myself and the mutant were the only people in the job, we would have already been there.
I find that hard to
I
believe.
can't help but agree.
Yeah.
Nah,
I feel
not
like
a
you're
chance.
now.
And the hygiene
Yeah,
officer didn't
yeah.
even clean up the sick in the lobby.
No, he
That's-
didn't. That's disgusting. But,
That is
I was
actually
being dragged
disgusting.
out by the fucking team leader.
no one
This
was
taxi
dragging you.
must stink.
No,
and
we
I'm
were,
not
we,
just
were,
saying it.
we were walking together. You down as we walked, and then you were sick, and then you just kept walking. No one was dragging you. We were just in a rush.
Well, yeah, as soon as so if I stopped, you would have ordered me to continue. So I just thought I'll just skip the middleman and keep going.
You don't know.
So you just vomited in a lobby of an important building and just walked out the door.
At least it was very clean vomit.
So
Well,
in this
maybe
tax,
fresh.
So
And
this
this-
taxi is currently smelling of like vomit
Yeah.
mixed with heavy mouthwash. So
in this
we
taxi,
breathe that
you
in,
have
boys.
Mint Sick, a mutant that is passed out from running so much, but he
Oh.
must be sweating in his suit. A team leader so paranoid he must be covered in stress sweat. And a man who did his job.
Debatable. Debatable.
Right. And on that note, I'm going to start recording in 3.
We're already
2,
recording. We're already recording.
1. No, I'm doing video.
Yeah, for visual.
That was just so I could, know where that is. Okay, I'm good. Carry
Okay,
on.
cool. So this will be the end of the recap, and we'll dive into the actual session.
That's way quicker than I thought it would be.